Yo, what's going on, mi gente? Today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 most useful websites that every DJ should know about. The great thing about these websites is they help you build your career, and they all can do different things to contribute to what you're trying to get to. So without further ado, let's go. All right, guys, so the first website that I would recommend is going to be soundease.com. I could be pronouncing wrong. It could be soundiz.com. But what it is a platform that you use to use a platform, music platform like a SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. Copy whatever playlist that you have saved and literally clone them or transfer them to another platform like a Spotify and iTunes, and keep everything titled and saved the way that you had it. And so what we're going to do here is use a playlist that we have, Little Spider Selects, which is going to be our playlist that we have updated weekly with every Latin tech house. Make sure you guys follow that, of course. And we're going to use that and copy all those tracks to Soundease, for example. Kind of keep it simple here so you can kind of get the point across. Copy all the tracks, pick the platform, and we're going to convert it. And it could take a little bit, right? It just depends on the tracks. Boom, conversion success. Wow, look at that, it's super quick. And we show it, and literally all the songs are there, right? Pretty rad. And what you can do with this, you can, like I said, use this for iTunes, use this for Spotify, and vice versa for everything. And it's super useful to really have all of your songs kind of synced platform to platform. And again, with a free account for 200 tracks, can't go wrong. So the second website that I would recommend for all DJs to use is going to be Acapellas for You. I'm sure a couple of you guys have heard of this. And the reason why I love Acapellas for You is because I tend to get a lot of studio quality acapellas from this website. And you can just really organize it mostly by the ratings that you have, and you can just really get a massive catalog of just different studio acapellas from the artists that you're looking for. So you'd be surprised some of the acapellas that you'd be able to find in here. And so an example that we'll use here is going to be, we'll type in Bruno Mars, right, and see what comes up here. And I mean, as you guys see, a lot comes up. And what I tend to look for in this website are going to be ratings 4 stars and up. Anything less than that, I've kind of found to have it with like a lot of artifacts in it, and it's not really super clean. And nowadays, there's a lot of programs to really stem things out. Fader.com, FADR.com is a good one. Websites like that are great because you can just stem it out instruments to the vocal and get it from there. But like I said, a good way or a good reason why I like using acapellas for you is just because you get a very clean studio acapella out of that. I guess downside to it really is there's 30 downloads per a 30-day time frame. Anything so more than that, they will block. I don't think you can go more, so try not to go in there and kind of just blow your load completely on your first day and thinking you want everything. You never just kind of play it smart, right? And like I said, with programs these days with the AIs, you can get a lot out of that too. But try to use websites like this where you can just get a massive catalog of studio acapellas that you're looking for. So Acapellas for You is a great source. All right, so the third website that I would recommend for DJs to use is going to be musicmap.com, and it's going to be music/map.com. And the great thing about this website, guys, is this is a platform that you can use to find music that is very similar to the music that you like, right? So an example like we can use here would be, Amy Winehouse, right? Shocker. And what this does is it's really cool. It creates like a visual of artists that sound like that, or should I say listeners who listen to Amy Winehouse are listening to artists like this, Gnarls Barkley, Florence Welch. And if you click on one of these artists and hover over this, you will get sort of another search that is very similar to that, and you'll get other artists that are similar to what you were looking for before. This is a very powerful website, especially for genres that you're not familiar with. If you're not familiar with jazz, use it for something like this. Classical, same thing. And this is just such a powerful website to use for DJs. So the next website that I would recommend for DJs to use is going to be hypedit.com. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this, producers as well, for maybe promoting your song and really getting a lot of traction going to your songs and for promotion uses. But if you use it kind of in a vice versa way, you can find a ton of bangers and ton of great songs and artists in this platform as well. And so obviously, link it with your SoundCloud account that you have and hover over the old Discover Music button. Once you go to there, you tend to go to the top 100 charts, and honestly, there's so many gems that you can find in here. And the great thing about this platform is that it organizes it, it organizes it all by subgenre. So if you're looking for a specific type of genre and you're here to play around, it'll take it to the extent. We're not just talking EDM, we're talking a lot of different genres too. And very powerful website to promote your music for people who are trying to get a way out to really get their followers and their fan base going, and also to find new music. And again, Afro House, and you'll find really crazy edits and remixes that are here. And I'm not going to play too many of them for copyright issues, but I mean, you got stuff for Bad Bunny and like a Afro House sort of way, and it's just great, what I'm saying? And this is stuff that a lot of top DJs are using for finding tracks and finding these gems. Most of the time it's a free download, guys. It's the only thing they'll pay for is just a follow that you have to give to the artist. So hypedit.com is a very powerful website. Make sure you guys are using it, find new music, and do all the cool things. You can do a lot of powerful things and a lot of networking as well too, to kind of take it to the next extent. So make sure you guys use it. So the last website that I recommend for DJs to use is going to be called whosampled.com. And this is a really powerful website because this is a website that has a complete catalog and history and archive of all sampled music. You can literally type in any artist in here, and it'll tell you what songs that song has sampled, and it'll also tell you what songs have sampled that song. And again, for great music discovery, I actually use this website a ton when I'm on like the go and I hear a song that, I'm like, oh wait, that's a sample, I recognize, and I'll just, go search that, and boom, that it's, we'll just go down the rabbit hole with how many songs have used that sample. So again, we'll use an Amy Winehouse example for this and see, 85 samples, right? And this is going to tell you from every track they're using. We'll go to, it even tells you really straight from here, I'm No Good was sampled in Fields, was sampled by No Good, and then that was covered in, I'm No Good. I can even tell you the covers, and you could just keep going again down the rabbit hole, and you can listen to these. Obviously, you click on the link, and you can play it from there, and you can see how it was sampled. And I'm not going to play it obviously for copyright issues, but it tells you really dissecting the track and analyzing it, really telling you where the sample's used. And again, this is such a powerful website for those who want to reference and see how samples are used in songs, and those who again want to use, wow, what song was that? I heard that sample in, and then boom, that's how you find it, guys. And with technology these days, you can go kind of far. So whosampled.com, really powerful website for DJs to use. Make sure you add it to the favorites. So those are my top 5 websites that I feel like every DJ should know and have in their back pocket, and especially add to their favorites and their websites. And I'll probably be doing another video like this in a couple weeks and adding some more websites that I use, especially for like production, because this is like a lot of for DJing. Definitely use this in a production way, but definitely there's a lot of useful websites out there that you can use. These are just 5 of them. So if you guys learned something, if you guys like it, if you guys dig it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It means a whole lot to us. And see you guys in the next video. Let's go.